As the race got underway at 9 a.m, batch after batch headed out into the calm Indian Ocean for either the 12-kilometer long course or the 6-kilometer short course option.
Chicks are hot, bodies are long, I'm tired, now I have to go paddle, but we'll see how it goes, eh?
Guys, yes, I'm excited. I don't know what the race strategy is. I think what I'm going to do, I've got one of two options. Either I'm going to go for most improved paddler and just take it really easy today, settle out into a nice rhythm at the back, pull in second to third last, and then crank it up over the season. Or I'm going to go out hard with the intention of losing quite a lot of weight by the time I get to the 1.5 kilometer buoy. I don't know. It's going to have to come to me, divine intervention.
Out on the water, some of the paddlers were reveling in the flat conditions, while some of the more experienced paddlers were searching for any assistance from the ocean swell. Claire here, sitting comfortably in second place in the short course race. There's no doubt that she'll be able to move up to the long course distance in later weeks. The two Cape Town Powerade Performance Program winners, Christy and Jamie, were really enjoying the warm conditions as they settled into a good rhythm coming around the turn buoy. In the ladies' race, it was another titanic battle between the two top South Coast females, Tiffany Kruger just managing to keep ahead of her main rival, Michelle Eder. As for the rest of the paddlers, they were just soaking up the warm winter sunshine and just enjoying the day out on the ocean. In the double section, we caught up with father and son, Mark and Tony Everett Hall. 37 years after attempting the Scottbridge to Brighton, Tony was looking to give Surfski paddling another crack with his son.
First race I attempted was in 1971, and that's when they reversed it from Brighton to Scottbridge, and only one guy finished. It was old John Woods. I remember Ant Scott paddling, of Clear Marangas, and yeah, so it's something like basically 37 years later I'm going to give it another shot with my son Mark, and it's going to be an awesome experience.
Before the grading race, Surfski TV made its way down to North Beach to find out how their preparation was going.
I'm Mark Everett Hall, 39 years old, and this is my dad, Tony Everett Hall. We're father and son in the Surfski series for this year.
I started this Surfski paddling in 1971. The first race being the Scottbridge to Brighton. There were 46 entrants. John Woods was the only finisher who actually won the race. And 37 years later, my son Mark says to me, "Dad, you've got to finish this race." I said to him, "What? 37 years ago I said my first one." He said, "Come on, we're going to do it." And that's how I got roped into this Surfski series.
Just being out in the ocean, and
Yeah.
how many times we've been out here in the mornings and we've experienced the dolphins.
Oh, absolutely.
Dolphins coming right up next to our ski.
Yeah.
I mean, to experience that as the sun rises, you
Yeah.
just can't put a price there.
Well, also getting back to nature, I mean, you're right out there with those massive
Yeah.
swells, there's nobody around you,
Yeah.
and remember the rain came down, it suddenly got dark,
Yeah.
and we looked at this and we just said, you know, this is awesome,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it was an awesome experience.
It was
you know what I
absolutely
mean?
awesome.
Maybe we need our heads read, but it was awesome.
Yeah. I think the whole father-son thing too is just really it's a privilege. I mean, you know, my dad's now 65 years old, and to be able to do things like this, of this sort of nature, is really something that's you don't hear of too often. And so yeah, I count every day as a blessing. And the fact too that, you know, you could bring the family down, and you know, I've got two young kids, and my wife were on the beach and having a picnic while we were out in the sea. You know, it was really conducive to the whole family aspect, you know.
I think that's the beauty of this whole series, is the family involved, you know what I mean? And I think the support is so tremendous, and that is to me is excellent, you know.
Well, we look forward to catching up with Mark and Tony as they take on the mammoth Scottbridge to Brighton in a few weeks' time.